Yeah, Pete, I'm your morning joy. How about that on a Wednesday or Tuesday?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Oh boy,
You set me up way too easily for that one.
yeah, I did. That's the Hillbilly Hayshakers. A lot of people wonder who that is. That's the
Okay,
Hillbilly Hayshakers.
they sound pretty good.
Yeah,
Where are
that
they out of?
actually locally, regionally.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but you won't see them live though. They don't do a lot of live stuff.
Oh, really?
No, they just like sitting in the studio and writing songs.
Okay.
And
Well,
I got about five of them of the Jay Brooks in the Morning Rush deal.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Maybe that's their stepping stone.
I could. Well, maybe they'll hit it big. I don't know.
That's right.
I should have them sing one for your little intro for the. Would that be kind of cool?
That would be fancy.
Oh, okay.
That would be fancy.
I'll talk to. I know him pretty well.
All right.
So what's
It kind of scares me a little bit, to be honest with you, of what you'll tell them.
right? Oh yeah. We could. It could be a good one, Pete.
Uh-huh.
So, hey, lots of road construction. I got diverted this morning here downtown Mason City. You got it blocked off. I can't get to Quick Stars. I got to go like 3 blocks one way and 3 blocks the other.
At Pierce?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Pierce.
Yeah, we sent a press release out last week. If you're paying attention, I believe we even talked about it last week.
You know what, Pete? We did. I can remember talking about it.
Yep, Pierce has closed down the south half of the intersection, so we can reconstruct that part of the intersection. We did the north half last year, so east-west traffic can continue going through as normal. If you're on Pierce going north, you will not be able to cross.
Mm-mm.
If you're on Pierce going south, you will be able to make a right turn. If you're on 122 going west, you'll be able to turn north or right onto Pierce. So there's no left turns there.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be in place for several weeks while we reconstruct that part.
Lots of stuff, but it delays you.
It is, but it's also progress. That means we're making progress and we can move on to the next phase.
That's very, very true.
Yes.
Bring that up this morning because that's what I ran into this morning when I was coming to work.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Because yesterday I came through.
Could you? Well, maybe early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes. But no, it closed down yesterday. So,
okay.
But yeah, with your hours, you probably could get through yesterday morning.
I usually slide right in there.
We'll watch for you. They're also making good progress too with the underground work, and they're doing some of the grading and everything, and we hope to start paving over there in that next segment on a week from today. So that's again another phase, another big step. Once you see that paver moving in, that means the underground stuff is done and we can start putting down new concrete.
Excellent.
Yeah. Highway 65 in town, hopefully by the end of this week, that will be open from about 19th Street to just past 24th Street. So that'll be, again, another nice bonus to get part of that opened up. Another one of the projects that's been getting a lot of attention is the Iowa 9 resurfacing project from 218 to Riceville. As we've talked about before, this is called a cold in place recycling. We've been doing this for probably since before I started here. And what it is they mill up the surface of the or of the pavement of the asphalt, run it through the machine, crush it, add more oil, and put it back down as the base. So it's more or less recycling. And a lot of people are commenting that it's the worst paving job they've ever seen. Well, it's not done. There are still 2 more layers of brand new asphalt that will be going down on top of it. So we will be doing that, hopefully have that finished up by mid to late September. So just, again, project's not done. Don't worry about it. It's going to be very, very, very nice when it's done. So just wanted to give people updated on that one. The reconstruction down by Interstate 35 down by Sheffield's moving ahead. They are hopefully going to be done with the paving by the end of this week. They still have to do some of the subdrain work. They've got to do ditch work, and we're hoping to get that out of head to head a little bit after Labor Day. What else we got going? We started a microsurfacing project up on Interstate 35 that runs about from north of Hanlon Town to south of the Northwood exit, where we stopped with the resurfacing earlier this year. That road's been milled, and the big thing with that one is exit 208, which is the Joyce Kensett exit. That will be closing. Those ramps will be closing on Friday. They'll be closed for the majority of the day so they can do the microsurfacing on those ramps. Again, it'll just be like 1 day closure, and then we'll be able to get those back open. The Avenue of the Saints, that cross-stitching project that we talked about where they are fixing the cracks, they actually, believe it or not, the bits they use to drill in the dowel bars, the manufacturer didn't have any. So once their bits went bad, they had to wait for new bits. Well, they've got the new bits, so they are back in working this week. That should only take another couple weeks to be done. The US 218 resurfacing project, excuse me, in the Charles City area from the avenue up into town there. They are done with the asphalt work. They've done the new shoulders. They've got to put the grooving in for the pavement markings, and that should finish up hopefully by the end of this week. And then the bridge over I-35 at the Birchnell exit, they have made the lane switch, which means they are half done. The eastbound lanes are complete, so traffic's moved over to the eastbound lanes, being controlled with temporary traffic signals, and they're working on the westbound now. So I think that kind of wraps up the main things where we're at right now, Jay.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. Of the major ones, yeah, everything else is pretty much the Sexton to Algona's pretty much done. Garner's pretty much done. What else? Yeah, that's kind of it.
Really?
Yep.
That's good
Yep.
stuff.
It
Good.
is. We're making progress. We're making progress.
Good information, Pete. Very good information.
Here to help.
Rob's got a comment. Remember, we got video going on. You can make a comment or ask Pete a question. No roundabouts, Rob says. They're coming. They're coming.
They're coming. They're coming. Yep. I believe the city's putting one in at 12th and Pierce next year. And then in 2028, we will start a multi-year project out on 122 where we'll be putting in 6 roundabouts.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. We'll get everything done on 122 and 65 and give everybody a 1-year break and then hit it again.
I was going to say, all the stuff you're doing right now, is it going to get all tore back up again and then put roundabouts in?
No, we're not going to tear up the new stuff.
Oh.
Come on. No, this goes from like Village Green Drive, I believe it is, where Tractor Supply used to be located.
Yeah.
All the way out to Eisenhower will be where the roundabouts will be. 6 intersections right there.
Wow.
Yep.
You slow down the racetrack a little bit.
It maybe will control the speed a little bit, but it's also going to make it so much easier to travel that stretch of road. How many times have you sat at traffic lights out there where there's nobody at the side roads?
A long time.
I mean, exactly. And this will completely eliminate that. So it's going to be a very, very nice addition when it's all done. It will be, not to have a pun, but there will be a learning curve for people with the roundabouts. And again, we are going to do everything we can to educate people and give them a good heads up of what to expect before the very first one opens in 2028, or the end of the 2028. So yeah, we'll have public meetings. We'll give people an opportunity to come in and learn about the roundabouts. We've got a great video. It's about a 3-minute video that I was part of the group that helped put it together throughout the state. And it's very, very informative. If you do a Google search for Iowa DOT roundabout video, I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah.
I can send you the link too if you want to put it on this. Yeah, post it on this. So yeah, if you have questions about them, give me a call. The big thing with them, number 1, is they are safer. And number 2, they move traffic better. There aren't delays. It's that stretch, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of construction. There's going to be a lot to get used to for probably about 5 years as the construction goes on. But it is going to be an awesome gateway into Mason City. It really, really is.
The funny thing is, Pete, I remember probably a couple of years ago, if I recall, I think some radio host, radio personality, started talking about roundabouts.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember
Well,
that? We've been
we
educating people for 2 years already.
dude, we had a meeting about this project about 2 years ago, saying that it's something that we were looking at and waiting for funding for it.
Well,
So this has been in the works for several years, and it wasn't it was kind of a surprise. Usually when, we've got a 5-year program,
mhm.
and usually when new programs come, or new projects, excuse me, come into the program, they come in the 5th year.
Mm.
Well, this project, and again, it just shows the support that this has from the DOT leadership and how important they think the project is. It came in the 2nd year. So we're like, whoa, here we go.
Yeah, but I remember talking. I think you were still kind of like wasn't quite sure when it was going to go, if it was going to happen. There's a
Yeah.
possibility.
Oh yeah, no, we weren't sure until June.
Yeah, but I think I started.
Well, May of this year is when they released the draft program, and then it was approved in June. So yeah, we weren't sure until then. But yeah, like I said, we had a public meeting about this project. It was at least 2 years ago, if
Yeah,
not longer. So
yeah.
it's been in the works, and it's funded, and we're moving forward.
See, but I think I started talking about it before it was even in the works.
Oh, you did, huh?
I think so.
You should come work as a transportation planner then.
No, because my wife, my wife hates roundabouts. Remember, because we were talking about that up in Minnesota.
Yep.
I go, I love them because I don't have to sit and wait.
Exactly. No, I agree 100%. I've gone through many of them on our trips through Minnesota, over in Wisconsin, and it is, like I said, it is a learning curve.
Yeah.
And it is something that people will get used to, and they will realize that they do help. And again, the bottom line is they're safer. We are building one down in Cedar Falls right now on the west side of town, Union Road and 57. There was a bad crash there a couple of years ago, and the father of one of the ladies involved contacted me shortly after the crash, and just said they wanted to see something done, and we were looking at it, and we decided to move ahead with the roundabout. And it was kind of cool. It was last week. I got another phone call from him, because I said it's being built right now. It should be done by the end of this year. And I got another phone call from him thanking me for the fact that we are putting in a roundabout because of the serious crash his daughter was in. And Cedar Falls has them all over the place.
Oh yeah.
And people who live down there know that they do work and they are safer. And getting that phone call was pretty cool. His daughter's doing well, which is even better news. So they do work, and like I said, it's something new. It's going to be something to get used to, but we're excited. We're excited about the project and ready to move forward.
You're not going to go through there like 35 miles an hour, so it's going to slow traffic down.
At the intersection, correct.
Yeah.
But it's still faster than sitting at a stoplight with nobody around.
Especially when you can go to the bathroom really bad.
That always seems to make the urgency a little bit higher.
When you're sitting at the stoplight, go, come on, there's nobody here. I got to go.
That is correct.
Take a right turn by the right time. Take a right turn. This is where the light turns green.
Yep. Nope. You have, everybody has their priorities, I guess.
Yeah. What you're going to get though, the first time there's a fender bender.
Oh, of course.
Somebody's going to call up. You can almost and they go, oh, these are a bad idea.
And the thing is, that fender bender in a roundabout may have been a T-bone collision.
Right.
At a regular intersection.
Yeah.
So and again, it's going to be a learning curve. People are going to, it's just like anything that's different. It's something that we need to adjust to, but again, it's the safest option. It's going to move traffic so much better. And like I say, I think it's going to look really cool. It's going to look impressive when it's done.
That's good. That's
good.
Well, the education of the whole roundabout start right here on this show with Pete.
I'm happy to take questions about it anytime. Anytime. I'll be happy to answer questions, because I want people to be ready for them. I want them to be aware of it. I want them to know what to expect. And just like I said, be prepared and ready for something new.
Yeah. I know there's people that are like my wife that don't want, well, even Rob here, he's making a comment, no roundabout.
Sure. Yeah, and we understand that. That's why we're going to be out to educate and it's kind of nice that we're going to have one up at 12th and Pierce, you know, a year before, just to give people a little bit of an example of what it's like to use. And like I said, Cedar Falls has them everywhere. And I was part of some of the first ones going into Cedar Falls, and there were people. I was at a public meeting where people were not happy with us whatsoever, and they were not afraid to tell us in very loud tones.
There you go.
But guess what? There was actually several people now who are like, you know, we were wrong. So yeah, we'll make it. We'll get through it, and it'll be fun.
Yeah. It makes a bigger person too, and a better person when they could go, you know what, I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, you know, we're not out to prove people wrong. We're just out to make the road as safe and as efficient as possible.
I like him. I like the idea, Pete.
Good.
I've been voicing that for many years now.
Yep. Yeah. Well, like I said, got a couple years to get ready for it yet, but we'll be out with the meetings, and we'll be out with the video. Like I said, I'll send you that link as well so you can post it on here, and hopefully maybe next week we can get more questions.
Sounds good. That'd be great if we get some more questions. One more thing, big win. We're going to the Super Bowl, Pete.
There it is.
You were waiting for that, weren't you?
I sure was.
You know, the bad thing is I was in Okoboji all weekend. I couldn't wait to sit down and watch the game.
Yeah.
Bar over there, and I couldn't get the game in.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I looked everywhere.
Not on the NFL Network or anything?
No, I couldn't get anything. I couldn't get nothing.
I'll bet if you go search on the NFL Network, you'll be able to find the replay yet this week.
Oh, probably, but they didn't let me watch it live. I just listened to it.
Oh,
radio.
Yeah, I had it on. I had it on in the garage as I was kind of putzing around doing stuff. I watched most of the first quarter, but I watched a little bit of the second and had it on. And I don't know. I guess the big thing I took out of it was the offensive line. The offensive line looked, you know, again, they had one drive, but it seemed like they ran the ball pretty well. McCarthy disappointed me.
I heard he wasn't very good. He wasn't very good.
I thought the play that kind of summed it up is they showed he rolled right, and they showed the camera angle from behind McCarthy, and Miles Price was coming across the middle and was wide open. Yeah, and McCarthy just kept running and kept running and kept running, and he threw it like 3 seconds too late. And by the time he threw it, Price got crushed. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that play's got to be made. And that was so obvious that Kyler Murray was anticipating people being open and would throw it before they make their break. And it was like McCarthy was really hesitant.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. His very first game, that preseason game against, I think it was the Raiders, he was out there firing and decisive, but ever since the injury and some of the struggles, he's got some mental issues, I think, to get through out there. So I'm still holding out hope, because you hate to see a first round pick like that
get wasted,
turn into nothing, but not trending in the right direction.
No, he's not. It's not looking too well for him, but
yeah. And it sucks so bad about Jamal Adams tearing out his knee.
Oh yeah.
He'd been in camp, you know, well, since camp started in 3 weeks, and players just loved him, and he was a great leader. You know, he was going to step in for Harrison Smith, and non-contact injury, done for the year.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, it's one of those stories you got to really juice it up a little bit. How'd you get hurt in the NFL? Oh, I just walking off to the sideline and twisted an ACL.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit more than that, but
you gotta spice up the story a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't even know who they. Oh, is it Baltimore they played this week?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because they've got the practices with them. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Bears fans, they're all happy too. The Bears pull out a win.
Yeah. Well, you know how I feel about the preseason.
Exactly.
Win or lose doesn't really matter a lot. It's how you see some of those second string players perform. So you see what your depth is, and then obviously looking at some of the new guys to see who's going to make the team and who isn't.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Carson Wentz, he did good. He did better than McCarthy.
Played really well. Yeah. He I've heard early in camp anyway, he looked the best of all the quarterbacks because he has played the most games in that system. Exactly. So, but yeah, now that Kyler Murray's getting all the offensive reps as with the number one since he's been named the starter,
Yeah.
We'll see. It's coming.
Well, yeah. Well, I won't get too excited except till about 2 games in and go, ooh, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, you look at that schedule. I'm not sure I'm going to be too excited after 2 games in. Green Bay at Chicago, and then I can't remember who the third game is.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tough one too.
Yeah. Well, won't be saying, well, there's always next year.
That's why they play 17 games. Like I've always said, Jay, mid-October. That's when I'll make my guess.
Okay, we'll see. Well, Steve, he has talking about roundabouts. He said, can't wait.
See.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
It's I don't know if I want to say it's split down the middle, but people definitely have their opinions. So we'll rely on people like Steve to help us promote them.
there you go. Pete, have yourself a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you again next week.
All right, sounds great. Thanks, Jay.
That's the good stuff.